It's almost half an hour. I woke up and I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh my, I need to take care of that. And then I'm like, I need a shower. And just when I'm trying to open the tap, there is no water in the tap. And then I say, let me look up something on the internet, and just to realize that the past 2 weeks have been hectic, and everything seems to be going out of control. I'm not able to get online as much as how much I need to, or rather, maybe it's not even a need, it's how much I want to. And I'm not able to make the kind of content I want to. And all the journaling which I was trying to write down, because I didn't have time to record any voice recording, it all got lost. It all got lost because I was waiting for this. I was contemplating that something would happen, and it did happen. Because somebody has got access to my devices, and they feel they can do whatever they want with the devices whenever they want. And I have my laptop crushed. It's crushed. No matter what I try to do, I guess it's the motherboard is burnt out. So I need to take it for repair. But and just when I had some things up, I had saved work. But I guess it's all gone now. And I'm not able to, I don't know how I will be able to get to that information. And I guess it's totally gone. It's okay. It's okay because it was part of journaling. And when we are journaling things, we especially if it's something which is disturbing to your psychology, you jot it down and then you get rid of it. But mine was saved for later on so that I can look at it in a detailed way. Because when I'm writing down, it's just a flow of thoughts randomly. But later on, when I look it up in a detailed way, it helps me understand what I had been thinking or what I had been seeing. I'm not a tarot reader. I don't do tarot. It's taken me a long time to accept that I am a seer. And there are some seers online who are really good, very good at what they do. And I really would like to be at the level that they are. And I admire and adore each and every one of them. I mean, the ones who are really genuine, not the ones who take somebody else's work and they forward it as if it's their work. At first, when I first started out, it was just journaling. I was thinking I was journaling, but I ended up realizing that I was sort of like channeling. And it took me a long time to accept that. because I didn't grow up with such things, and I wasn't exposed to such things. My whole life had always been on the surface, and it was just like what everyone else is doing is what I was made to feel like I was supposed to be doing. But then the past 2-3 years, with a lot of changes, have taught me that that's not how life goes, because we have a choice of choosing. And among the journaling which I had, the last one which I had written, there was something to do with some copycat. I've been avoiding this topic for a long time. The topic about it, because it's out there. Everyone knows there's somebody copycatting somebody else. And sometimes some people have tried to portray it out and project it out as if I am the one who is copycatting somebody else. But what they don't know is just I'm just doing what I feel is right. It's not I take other people as examples, but I don't do what they do. Like they do tarot reading, I don't do tarot reading. In fact, I don't even know how to read tarot cards. It's not like I can't learn it. I just don't have the passion to learn it, and I don't think it's necessary, and I've never seen it as something which is right, because those cards carry energy, and the kind of energy mostly generally in tarot cards is negative energy, because it's from the dark energies that sometimes you tend to get. Maybe I'm wrong about this, because some people will refute what I'm saying right now, but most of the time it's used by dark energies, and it because they have embodied their energies onto such kind of things. Most of the time the light side is lighter compared to the dark side, the energy which is being used. And that's why I don't use tarot cards. I just give out guidances and messages according to just what I'm inspired on, or what is being shown to me. And for the past few days, a vision keeps coming up. While I was still on holiday in the tropics, one night, I had woken up in the middle of the night, and I saw 2 naked feet walking away, like they were backing away so that I won't see those feet. It was weird. And then there was some scratching on the windows, like somebody has got metal nails and they were scratching on the window. It scared me somehow, because I'm not used to such things. But I've learned with time to accept what is coming. And I'm learning. I'm in learning process. And although I know up to the age of 25 years, I used to have these things, these weird things happening in my life, and I knew during that time I was receptive. I could see, I could understand, I could hear, but and I could convey out messages with boldness. And then something happened, but I can't remember exactly what happened, and I lost that ability. Or rather, I didn't lose it. I guess I just restricted myself from it in a way. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I've been under spiritual attack for again, as normal, from energies which I don't know, because I'm on my own, trying to do something for myself, and still there are some people trying to mess around with my this and my that, and I know there are people stalking, I know there are people watching, I know there are people listening, I know that there are people who are monitoring each and everything that I'm doing. I don't know how they are doing it, because they're using both physical and spiritual ways to do this. And this is happening to most of the people who are into spirituality, who are really genuinely into spirituality. And they are not aware of this, because if you're genuinely into spirituality, you try to better yourself. And what is going on around you most of the time, you don't get to be aware of what is going on around. But I guess I'm guided to be aware of what is happening. And for the past 2 weeks, it has been hectic. There are things I want to do, I'm not able to do. It's like there are blocks all over the place. And today, there is no water in the taps. There is some construction going on somewhere, and they must have closed the taps. But because I was sleeping, I could not hear the announcement, because they usually announce if they close the taps or electricity or anything. And it's I slept late, early in the morning hours, and that's why I had been sleeping during the day. And it's also out of just because disappointment, because I'm not able to do the things that I want to do. Anyway, for those out there, maybe there are some people who can resonate with what I'm having right now, because there's a lot of spiritual attack. There's a lot of manipulation, spiritual manipulation. And my kids have also been spiritually attacked while they are sleeping. And it's been hard. It's hard, and because they're kids, they're not understanding what is happening. So all I have to do is just sit back and pray to God. Pray for protection. And that is what we all need to do. Make more prayers. Pray even harder than how you usually do. Because I just, a month ago, I was thinking I was going to end up homeless. But with the glory be to God, He always saves me, and I managed to move to another house. And probably I will need to make a few changes in my life, in my kids' life. I moved, but the moving was not like how I wanted it to be. I was planning to move to another city, but I ended up moving in the same city, just changing houses. And now my PC is gone. I'm not able to do anything right now. I will have to wait for repair. My kid is reluctant about going out. She doesn't want to go out. I don't know. She just wants to sleep, watch her movies, and that's all. And I guess that's also another spiritual manipulation by the spiritual attackers, because they're also using her to create delays. And I guess that's how they are sending things and affecting her. And because I've just newly moved, I'm not able to do things the way I need to, because there are still some things to be unpacked. And I'm not, I don't know, but God is still protecting, because we think everything is in our hands, but not everything is in our hands. Everything is in the hands of God. He allows things to happen if He wants to, and if this has been allowed, that means there is a test to be passed, and we need to pass that test. So that's what I wanted to share, because it's a long time since almost 8, 9, 10 days probably, I've not been doing anything. Okay, the journaling, I was doing but it's all lost because my PC crashed. And I can't remember how many times this is happening. And I just recently bought a new motherboard to my PC, but even that one has been crashed. I don't know how they do that. Anyway, we have to also be careful about the programs we download on our PCs, because recently I downloaded something from online, and I guess that's what helped with the crashing. Anyway, I hope this helps somebody to know that it's not your fault, whatever you're doing, and it seems it's not like working. Don't think that you're being punished for anything. It's not. It's just these other people, sinister people, sneaky people, trying to do spell work and magic and everything. They're just doing things to delay you. It's partly it's because of what they are doing, and partly it's because God allowed it to happen, so that it's a test for you to see how resilient you're going to be. Are you going to give up, or are you going to keep moving? And that's one of the things I'd been talking about in my journaling. I wanted to speak about it later on, but it's all gone now. I don't know. Maybe later on I will talk about that, not giving up and standing your ground. So at this time we just need to stand our grounds, make a lot of prayers, and leave everything to God, and do our best in whatever we are doing, and keep moving forward. Because it's not your fault, whatever is happening, which is not happening the way you want it to be. If it's not, that's how it is, it's not your fault. And keep loving yourself, keep grooming yourself, because you will need that. Don't just lay out and leave yourself to be drab in any way. Because I looked at the mirror and I was like, I need to take care of this. I didn't like what I was seeing in the mirror. And I have to wait for the taps to open now. I hope this helps somebody to know that it's not their fault that things seem to be like they're crumbling. It's either it's a karma you're leaving if you've been doing bad things to other people, or it's a test. Just another task which you need to pass with perseverance, resilience, and patience. That's all. but just keep doing what you're doing. So have a lovely day. I know it's almost like cliche, but still, I hope you have a lovely day, and till next time, God bless.